All right, so at first, it's excitement, pure excitement. And then it's confusion, frustration, and then a whole shit ton of work. So basically what I'm talking about is we have a shop in a church. At first, we're super excited, you know, this kick-ass old church we're gonna build hot rods out of. And then confusion came and we're trying to figure out how the hell we're gonna do this. I mean, just getting the cars in was a complete fucking disaster. We have some ramps coming up like 10 steps. That's the first one right there is the Jeep. And we brought a couple other ones in, but the first one we're working on is a Jeep. So now I need to bring in all the tools. I have some of them up, but I still have the pull max to bring up. I still got the Bridgeport to bring up. Still got the lathe to bring up. I'm gonna make a cart that can haul all this stuff up the ramps, but it's full of side projects. So first one is I'm gonna make a cart for my torches. I got a situation with my torches here. I don't have a cart. Kylie, here, where are you?
Over here.
I can't bring the cart thingies we bought yesterday. I can't bring them in.
Why, you need a cart for the cart?
Kind of.
Wonderful.
I need to cut them outside, and I need a cart for my cutting torches. Unless we bring the bottles outside one by one. So we're gonna make a torch cart first.
Okay.
So like side project number one.
Side project number 862.
Side project number one for the side project number one.
Yes, chicken and the egg.
Before we can do project number one.
Yeah.
Yeah?
We have decided that we are now a ramp builder and cart builder.
Well, we're gonna build cars eventually. We gotta bring up all the tools.
Yeah.
There's a gazillion tools that gotta come up, and we're gonna make a cart to bring up the tools, yeah?
Yeah, and they're just
on the ramps that we made to bring up the cars. Okay, well, real quick. Torch cart, I promise, it's not gonna take long.
Okay.
Like 3 days max. Fucking vroom vroom. It's the torch cart to end all torch carts. No fucking way. I don't have to open my pocket. There's a little hole to put my fucking vape there. Come on, your favorite shirt.
Today, like most days, we have more tools to bring into the building. So first, we're making some more space in the sanctuary.
It's not moving.
I can help.
You helping earlier?
I was not helping earlier. My shoes are no grip. Good.
This is so
What a
fucking cute.
little Canada flag. Hazel, is the shop vac in the way? You can't come up the stairs. Yeah. Are you stuck? Come on. You can do it. Hey, 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 hey. Hazel, come back. Good. Oh, you're a good dog. Last week we had snow. This week we have 28-degree weather.
So getting on it. Like stepping on this rope and stepping on this rope and hang on and back it up. Save a horse, ride a drill press or a punch press. Yeah, be careful. If it goes, just get out of the fucking way.
Yeah, jump off.
Like try to hold it as much as you can, but if it goes, don't kill yourself for a punch press.
Yeah. Don't want to fall on top of it. Yeah, it's very top heavy. Hopefully this makes it not fall.
Hopefully. Took longer to set up the shot than to actually move the fucking thing.
Quit horsing around.
Save a horse. Ride a punch press. Okay, I'm gonna pass a rope under this cam.
And then you're gonna carry it.
I'm gonna fucking carry it.
So no brakes.
No brakes
Yeah.
sucks. Hey.
Hi.
Inception.
You are gaining some speed.
Okay, you can stay here for now.
Okay.
We are getting in the truck, going to Toronto, and picking up a Mazda Miata
Yep.
for parts to finish that Lotus, which
Yeah,
is the
a
only
donor.
car here that's not ours. It's the only customer car we do.
Yeah. So
The only one we'll ever do.
the Miata is the donor car for this.
For this Caterham 7.
We are in Toronto. Last night we picked up the Mazda Miata for the donor car for the Lotus. It was super dark by the time that we got there, but we woke up this morning to very, very warm weather. It's so nice out. All of a sudden it's summer. We have not adjusted yet. Poor Dizzle is super hot. The load-in went really good because this car actually drives. Usually we're pulling in cars that don't run and our winch is busted right now, so thank goodness that this car drives. Super cute little car. Not what we normally pick up, but it's a really good donor car. It's complete. We have everything we need in this car plus more, so the client will be able to part out the things that we don't need and recoup his investment on the donor car, which is pretty cool.
Okay, we're gonna try to start this thing. I didn't see it work. It didn't work down there because I didn't have any compressed air, and apparently it needs compressed air. We're not even sure what it is. We picked it up in Montreal for $75 Canadian, which is like, my math is correct, like $20 US. And I don't think you can buy much for 20 bucks anymore, so here's a $20 machine. It's apparently a punch press, but they have air hooked up.
Yeah, there's some Back to the Future stuff going on down here. Can you pull that out?
Yeah, the flux capacitor right here.
Yeah, the flux capacitor.
Wait, I'm gonna... Wait!
It's all tangled.
These little airlines, we need those. Holy crap, like that's a lot of breaker boxes. The plug here, and for the amount of breaker switches and stuff it has, it only runs on like 110.
Yeah, there's a lot.
So that's plugged in, it's powered on.
Do you think it also makes coffee?
It's not fucking
Or
doing it.
pancakes?
Hang on, it's not working. Oh. It's making pancakes. And then this looks like it's a foot pedal. Whoa! This is a chunk of 18 gauge.
Okay.
Put it right here. Yay, we can make freaking little tiny frisbees. No way, that went through the 20 gauge, no problem. 18 gauge, 18 gauge.
Yeah?
No problem. We can make tiny
Circles.
circles or tiny
Pancakes.
pancakes. I'm not exactly sure what it's gonna be good for. Fuck, that is cool. That's fun though. Whoa, that's fun.
We can make keychains. I really want to make keychains. That's not a great keychain though, this material.
You can make speed holes.
Comment below if you have ideas for us on what we should use this machine for.
If I can get like a smaller punch, like a 3/16 or something, pop, 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 I could punch all the panels for the spot welds. If I get like a triangle, I could like corner notch with it. Stuck, stuck, stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
But is there any metal left?
Yep.
Yes?
Okay, go. Don't lose your fingers.
Okay.
Yeah!
I hit it
Fun, eh?
twice. Yeah. And one more.
See, it's super addictive. Yeah! You're a real factory worker now.
Yeah, we got lots of keychains and dog tags.
Or
Huh?
18 gauge metal circles.
Rusty dog tags, rusty keychains. What is this thing and why?
That's a good question. It is a cart. Bring up tools up our ramps, up the stairs, but big tools like the bridge board and the pull max. It's got forklift holes. But I think I'm gonna use it to like put cars on, to wheel them around. The cars that don't got wheels or frames or nothing. Even turn this into a rotisserie later on, but we need it for a cart.
It's very cool.
It was an old metal skid to ship farm equipment from Europe to here. And Kylie found these on Marketplace for 50 bucks. But there was only like 2 beams in the middle. I still had to build a whole bunch of stuff, but man, it was like a wicked start. Like just the steel alone I couldn't buy for 50 bucks.
All of this really cheap too, these pieces that you welded on.
$15, it's 1/4 inch wall. You can't buy that for 15 bucks. I think everything we have we got off Marketplace.
Quite a lot of it.
Thank you for all the response on the videos. It's been super overwhelming and we're having a ton of fun making these videos, especially Kylie. She's editing for freaking hours on end and loving it. So let us know in the comment what you guys want to see and what you like about them. And yeah, subscribe, hit notifications, and help this channel grow. Help us continue this, because it's a ton of fun. We're gonna have some crazy builds coming up, like the Jeepster's the next one being built, and then we're gonna widen the doors. We still got a whole bunch of shop stuff to do. Widen the doors is a big one, so we can bring the rest of the cars. And then after that, it's gonna go the Westphalia, I think, and then the T-bucket, and then I don't know, maybe some viewers' choice cars, yeah? Maybe we'll have to give it a tour of the yard too so they can figure out which cars are here, so they want to know which cars to do.
It's upstairs.
It's heavy. Be happy it's here though.
Okay, so the Pullmax is upstairs, and while setting up, we got a converter to go from 1-phase to 3-phase. But the motor on the Pullmax is only 575 volt. So we are on to another side project, this time a road trip to go pick up a new motor. And while looking for a new motor on Marketplace, Eric came across a guy selling an anvil. It's like a 200-pound anvil. We have had a hard time finding one that big. So it's a good price, it's an awesome weight, and he has a bunch of metal shaping hammers and some other stuff. He was a blacksmith. So we're pretty excited. We're probably gonna get some cool shots and check out some really interesting stuff. And hopefully we get this side project done so the Pullmax is up and running, and then we are on to building stuff for the Jeepster and lots more cool things.
Move, Diesel, move!
We gotta go, we gotta go!
We gotta go. Fuck, GPS says we got like 3 minutes to spare. And the guy was like, oh fuck, just go to the seat! The guy was like, because I'm like, oh, I've been looking on Marketplace. Like, you're not going to find this on Marketplace. He's like, the only people that use those measurements on motors are Germans. You need a German motor. Or else I got to like completely refab a whole bunch of this machine just to fit a fucking motor.
Yeah, so this one is the perfect fit.
This one is exactly the same motor, just the voltage we need. Oh, fuck. Okay.
This is a very stressed Eric. You don't see this often. You're pretty mellow most of the time.
I'm gonna die here. Because we've been looking for a fucking motor for the past 4 days.
You just can't wait to use a Pullmax. It's like finally here and upstairs, and we can't use it.
So there it is. Drove like a mad person in Montreal in big traffic to come pick up this before they close. It's 2.4 horsepower instead of the 1.5 we had, and it runs on 230 volt 3-phase instead of the 570 something 3-phase we had that we couldn't run. And it was a fucking metric. Oh, and it's a metric motor. It's metric. Metric motors.
Is everything for sale? Oh no.
That's what I said. That's nothing. Wait till you look on the door on the other side here.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, okay, I gotta go get her. a hammer. Oh, it's $40 for this hammer, but it's like, it's the real, like, sheet metal forming hammers from
Yeah.
like back in the day.
Cool. Like these are all.
Look at this old ratchet. Wow. There you go, man.
Awesome. Look at this one. Oh, and that. Like over a seat, like a seatbelt.
You want to put your change in
Yeah,
on the bus?
at the bus.
Back in the day.
That's awesome.
C'est un jeu, j'en ai.
Wow.
Genre un décor ou un corps.
He's got some, babe. He's got some oil cans up there,
Okay.
but they're split open,
Okay.
so you can put them on the wall. He said they use them to like cover the freaking maple water coming out of the trees at the sugar shacks.
Oh, cool.
Well, not really. They went and fucked up some
Oh, they
really
went
good oil
like
cans.
well, yeah, but I can just picture them like on the trees.
So this is the stuff up there that's been
Yeah.
like resoldered. Put a thing
Oh,
on, and it makes $100 can, but it's a rare can.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, it depends on what brand's on it.
Exactly. It says $40 for this. Rolled up is $100.
What did you spot now? Oh, geez, watch what you're doing.
Well, those are the ones we were looking at. Remember we were looking for these? We went and, like, the guy that had the museum
I'm not remembering.
in the field where I got lost, and he just has
Oh.
car and car. And I was
Oh,
looking
yeah.
for these. I got lost all day. How many $40 a piece.
Yeah,
I should take it.
yeah,
'Cause I will never find that one.
yeah. Okay, don't look.
On the hood of Lincoln?
That's
The
awesome.
69 Lincoln?
I like the color of it.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Model A, Model T. Model T. So Model T, the
Yep.
kerosene lights. So you put the kerosene in, you light it, you close it,
Yeah.
and they're your headlights.
Those are awesome.
It's a vibrator for women. 1915. It's a doctor's tool.
A doctor's tool?
Yeah. You went to the doctor back in the day.
It's in his scalp.
Oh, I got my doctor's appointment today. Make anvil stand. Luckily, I got more than enough oak. I got more oak than I could ever use. So I'm gonna make it out of oak. It was a little dry, a little wobbly, so we'll put it through the planer. I'm gonna glue it, screw it together, and put that brand new anvil on there. Brand new from 1837. Red oak or holy oak?
Holy oak. Church pews. I don't know if it's red or white. I forget which is which. It's whichever one's more porous.
Well, what colors are church pews usually?
Well, I don't know. They're kind of reddish and white.
Yeah, I guess. SMRT. What do you mean on trying to lift this 200-pound block? You can take longer strokes.
Like that?
I guess. I'll do it. Oh, the fucking silicone.
Oh. Well, luckily it's still chained up. So tedious.
Put tiny little pieces of wood in the corners. Fucked up. And the silicone, and I think it should mount. We gotta sand that. Okay, but before we finish this, how about we show what we picked up in Shawinigan at the antique store, yeah?
Yeah, along with the anvil.
And the little montage there. There's a lot of stuff.
What did we pick?
What did we pick? Did you get the vibrator? This is the stuff we got in Shawinigan, an hour and a half outside of Montreal.
Yes. We were conservative with our haul. We wanted a lot more, but
Plus,
we found.
it was late and the dog was in the car because it wasn't allowed in because he's a
Yeah.
freaking bulldozer.
'Cause he's a
gonna
bulldozer.
break the whole place up. So I got, what I get? Well, I got like an old oil can. I don't know if you saw in the thing, but like I'm like this in Buddy's place and oil is like spurting out onto all this stuff. It's pretty bad scene. And then you got, what'd you get?
Not much. This oil can. I picked out this. It's really cool. I want to make our patio outside look like a vintage gas station, so this might end up out there.
Plus this one wasn't $1 million.
Yeah, this
I
one was a
wanted
good price.
lot of money for this stuff. Yeah?
Yeah, this was a good price for a big one, so.
And then, of course, I got these lights because, you know, I spent a lot of time last year looking for these. These are pretty cool. Got the reverse light on one side and the brake light on the other, and yeah.
Do we have a car picked out for those yet?
Not yet.
Yeah.
I like these.
They're very cool.
And then you got this fire extinguisher. That's pretty damn cool.
Yeah. So this will go on one of the hot rods. The rivets at the back are really cool.
They make great air tanks for like air ride.
It'll polish up really nice. It's copper.
Yeah. And then I got this box here. It's not really an antique. It's just a box, I guess, for a skill saw, the dude said. But I'm gonna use it to put all my like airbrush stuff and pinstriping brushes and paints and stuff in it. It's a pretty cool box for that.
The lock looks pretty old.
And then I got a crazy like leather mallets. Apparently this is for like chisel. This is a super heavy like super heavy metal tip, and then these are all like leather rings. Focus on there. These are all like leather rings on here. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna use the like beat sheet metal. I'm not yet. We'll see. And then this thing here is pretty cool. It's a scriber, but it's got two tips on the scriber. So if you're doing like I don't know, like a spot weld line or something like that, it's easy to scribe. Plus it's super old and it's awesome. And you can like fix your depth somehow. Yeah, depth like this. And then you can like separate the scribe lines. I don't know if you see them moving there. They're like getting further apart. And I got a hammer with like a rubber face and a metal face. Like in my world, this is fantastic for like shaping sheet metal. I'm not exactly sure what it was used for back in the day. It's got a fucked up handle, but I got a bunch of other handles I can like swap it out for. And that's it. That's all we got, yeah?
On this trip.
On this trip. There's stuff in the box. Right? When I was moving it the other day, I'm like, yo, there's shit in there. I don't even know what that is.
This sort of.
That's a key for a skill saw. Oh, this is probably the guide. I think this is like an old skill saw box.
Oh.
That's it. Thanks for watching.
This weekend we're off to a really, really big swap meet, so we'll have another video with some more good finds.
It's a car show.
It's a car show, like a car, like automotive swap and fleet.
What's it called?
What is it called?
It's the 37th annual where?
It's in Ancaster at the Ancaster
Ancaster.
Fairgrounds, which is on like the west side of Toronto, so we have a bit of a drive.
Yeah.
But it's at the fairground, so it's going to be huge. There'll be like tons and tons of vendors.
Yeah.
And it's the beginning of the season, so we have to make sure we get up early and get there.
We gotta get all the good pickings
Yes.
if there's anything there. We've never been. It's our
Yeah.
first time there, but we got some stuff to do in Toronto, so we'll stop by and see the people in
Ancaster.
Ancaster. Yeah.
And 37-year track record is pretty good, so.
Not bad. It's a big space too they got. Good. So make sure you check that out. Hit notifications. What they gotta hit somewhere?
Like, click, what is it? Like, click, subscribe? No.
No. As long as they hit the bell so that they can see the Ancaster video, because
Yeah.
it's coming up very soon.
Subscribe and hit the bell so that you don't miss the Ancaster video. Looks like frosting. I really want some dessert, I think. Yeah. It's like a gingerbread house. Fuck, I'm hungry, I think.
Oh yeah. See the smush down? Is there a good smush on that side too?
Not as much.
Oh fuck. So by putting the silicone, it gets rid of the ring. Like it'll still ring here. But without the silicone, it's super freaking loud.